Remember that great adventure game, Innocent Until Caught?
Well, actually, no.
You know that was supposed to be a rhetorical question, but never mind. Psygnosis and Divide by Zero have released a sequel to that low-key classic called Guilty. And it's two games in one.
And they're both kinda lame.
Well, okay, we're not talking about a life-changing product here, but the concept is cool. It's one basic story, but it can be played from two different perspectives.
Yes, the player can either take on the role of Izan Andropath, man-hating space cop, or Jack T. Ladd, misogynist grifter. It's doubtful that you'll really like either of the characters, but that's not important.
When you choose your character, you're actually choosing between two completely different games. There are different goals to achieve, different objects you can manipulate, and yet it all takes place in the same time frame and the same location.
And this would all be really great news if it was worth getting excited over either of the completely different games involved.
Okay, Weisenheimer, what's so bad about Guilty?
Well, to start with, the script. One of the most important aspects of the game is the dialogue between the two characters. You can tell that the writers really desperately wanted to be funny and couldn't pull it off, so they settled for snide instead. You know how quickly snide can get on somebody's nerves? Then we've got the graphics to talk about.
Come on, you're complaining about the graphics? Look at this, it's cool, it's smooth, it's high-tech and wicked.
It's a cutscene that lasts about 10 seconds before going back to this. I mean, it's acceptable, but it's hardly inspiring. Actually, that sentence kind of sums up my feelings about the entire game.
Okay, but what about the interface, huh? Pretty easy going, isn't it? Right mouse click to the icon you need, then left mouse click to do it.
Except that using the items in your inventory is pretty much randomly distributed between the take and use icons. And it's really annoying to pick something up, try and leave the room, and have the character tell you how stupid you are to try and pick up the exit. These guys ever heard of default settings, for crying out loud? I find it hard to believe that you didn't notice any of this stuff. You played the game too. What stuck out in your mind?
Well, I really like the musical score and the digitized speech too.
You mean you got to hear them both together? I had to choose one or the other, or the darn thing wouldn't run on my computer. Not enough memory.
Well, maybe there's your problem. You're not getting the whole Guilty experience.
So I guess you'd call your reaction to the game a guilty pleasure, right?
Oh, no siree, not a tinge of guilt. I really liked it. Oh, I get it. Guilty, like the game. What was that you were saying about snideness getting on your nerves?
Forget I said anything. At least I liked the statistics option. You can find out anytime what percentage of the game you've completed.
And don't forget the fact that your character can never be killed.
Great. That means the only time you'll stop playing the game is out of frustration when you get stuck on a puzzle, which, given all the hunt the pixel items strewn around, will be pretty often.
Well, despite your negative attitude, I had a pretty good time playing Guilty. The double character, double game idea is really great.
I agree with that. I'd just like to see it implemented in a game that's worth getting excited about. Every good thing about Guilty is balanced with something stupid. But it is two average adventure games for the price of one, so I guess it's a bargain at least.